Welcome to Jofer channel. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And today we're reviewing a movie that came out last year. I've had my eye on it for the last 6 months. Came out at a horror festival up here in Wisconsin. Did not get a chance to see it then, but stayed on my radar. And it just recently popped up on Hulu. It is called Billy Club. And believe it or not, it's a baseball-themed slasher. The shocking part is, it is not the first baseball-themed slasher. It is the third. I believe the first one was called The Catcher with David Heavener. Then there's Devin's Ghost. And then Billy Club. Now, when I saw Billy Club, the reason I saw it first was because of the really cool poster that looks like this. And then there's another poster that looks even better like this. But now I finally got a chance to watch the movie, so I grabbed my grape Sunny Delight, my son Chris.
Got my code red. And
we finally watched it, and here's what we thought. Alright, so we'll start with the gore. Really good looking gore. A lot of practical effects, no CGI. This was a small budget film. They filmed this in Wisconsin, close to Milwaukee, where I'm from. So it looks good. They take advantage of a lot of woods. If you've ever seen another movie on my channel called Bloodbeat, the ghost samurai slasher movie, I'm not kidding about that. It took place in Wisconsin, and a lot of it was just woods and nothing. And I tell people all the time, that's what Wisconsin looks like. Outside of Milwaukee and Madison, that's what it looks like. Just a whole lot of nothing. And let me go over the plot a little bit. This kid named Billy Club, or Billy, or something like that. Anyway, he goes on a killing spree, kills two of his teammates. They're on a little league team, and he kills the coach. Bashes their heads in with a baseball bat. He's sent to an insane asylum. Now the remaining members of the team, they grow up not well, but it takes place years later. A couple of the team members get together. One of them shows up, and they decide to have a Billy weekend. So they go out to this remote cabin, drink, do drugs, do more drugs, and drink more. It's supposed to be a tribute to Billy, but I don't really see a lot of it. Anyway, somebody shows up in catcher's gear. Now you thought the killer would look really cool because of the movie poster, but in the end he looks like this. Not very scary. I can understand, hey, you don't really have a lot to work with, but red flannel might have been the wrong choice. Anyway, Billy Club, or the Billy Killer, or whatever we're going to call him, he shows off. He's got this really cool knife. He's dug spikes through the end of it, and he's got like a switchblade coming through out the end.
Nice weapon.
Yeah, it's really cool. I was talking about earlier about that Devin's Ghost. That guy had a circle saw blade kind of worked into his bat. That was his weapon. And the catcher sodomized somebody with his bat. I don't know which one is more feared. I'd go with the sodomy one.
Yeah. How do you do that?
You gotta watch the movie, man. It's a classic movie. The Catcher is a classic movie. That's the standard of all baseball slasher movies. But back to the point. Alright, so Billy Club starts killing off people left and right. One of them gets sent to jail, and that's where the story kind of falls apart, and you kind of, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you will kind of figure out who the killer is. Certain things start not making sense in the story, and you'll kind of figure it out a little bit, and then you'll go, okay, I see what's going on. It's not a huge mystery when the killer's revealed. It actually, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I guessed it. I guessed it too.
It took me by complete surprise, but, you know.
Lots of things take you by a complete surprise. But you'll figure it out. Anyway, like I said, the gore was pretty good. No CGI. Light nudity. Lots of drug use. There's a character who eats an entire bag of hallucinogenic mushrooms. Gets on an ATV and drives all over. Shockingly.
He dies.
That happens a lot in Wisconsin. I'm not even going to go there. Anyway, this thing did not hit DVD widescreen or wide release. It did hit Hulu though. So if you have Hulu, I'd recommend you check it out. Chris, what did you think of the movie?
I liked it a lot. There were certain aspects, like the characters were utter garbage.
I will admit the acting wasn't the best. But you get that with low-budget movies because you don't hire A-star actors. You get what you can. They did okay, I guess. I mean, there are some characters who did better than others, but I don't know.
But
okay.
I think the thing that got me the most was it's very sympathetic killer.
Yeah, right up till he like kills people. Then you stop sympathizing with him. They do go back into the backstory of why Billy went insane. And I think that's actually the best part of the movie is where they go back and they explain why Billy went crazy and how he set up this entire weekend and everything and the twist ending. That's actually the best part of the movie and it really shows that they were being really creative about it. All in all, I'd give it about 3 out of 5 stars.
Me too.
So yeah, if you have Hulu, feel free to check it out. I don't know if it's on Netflix yet, but I'm sure it will be. Otherwise, check your local video store. Anyway, I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And thanks for joining us.